so I didn't sleep really good last night. In fact, I slept terrible. I think I slept, it was the worst night of sleep that I can remember. My name is Rick, and I have a sailboat on the San Francisco Bay. Join me as I refit sailing vessel Frog's Leap with an eye towards taking her to warmer places. I get to spend only a few days each month on the boat. That's why I call the channel Marina Queen. I got up, I took a shower, and I talked it over with my wife, what was bothering me. Here's what I decided to do. I've got this. This is what Yanmar sent me. This pump, it's totally encapsulated in this really good plastic. This red stuff is like a tape, and so it's on there good. And it has the nice bolts on the back here. Come at it with one of those little things you turn with your wrist, and it comes to a little socket. That'd be so cool. There's a lot of reasons to like this pump. It really comes down to price. Sometimes price differences can be obscene. Maybe you make the wrong choice. Anyway, when I first got back from the boat, for some reason in my head, I thought rebuilding that pump was beyond me. Well, the thing about Yanmar is they have distributors that they work with, and they own certain parts of the country. Some websites you go to, if you go to get Yanmar stuff, it'll say we deliver to these states only. For the pump, $850. That's a lot of money. Wow. And I knew what I needed to do. You get 30 days to ask for a return authorization. So I was like, so last night I wasn't sleeping good. So I was like, do I install this thing? Because I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going to install it if I'm going to bring it. Right? But then I heard from another Coast Guard buddy of mine. He's sending me YouTube videos of guys who had rebuilt these things, just showing that it's not beyond, I think, he's saying, hey, look, it's not beyond your ability. And then he sent me the rebuild kits. You can get aftermarket rebuild kits for these things, for these pumps. That's how common they are. Aftermarket rebuild kits. $50. 50. So $50 or $850. I knew what I needed to do. Yeah, $850. Boy, you look at it and it seems pretty obscene. Yeah, I suppose if you just need a bolt-on solution. There's so many things I want to do to the boat, right? And I haven't even started looking at the rig and the sail and all my intentions up there. I got to look at that stuff eventually. So I need to get out of the engine room as soon as that's my first goal, to get out of the engine room this summer. Well, I could have grabbed that pump and thrown it in the suitcase and brought it back with me and had this epiphany in Spokane, and then I'd have the pump. I could rebuild it. I could order the parts, do it right then, and then install it. So what does this mean for my trip tomorrow? I'm going to do some work. I got the plumbing I need to do. There's a lot of things I need to do. There's also some electrical I need to just track down, the anchor light doesn't work. Anyway, there's a lot of little things. That tack runs off the flywheel, so it's reading the teeth. Just a sensor, and it sends that back to the tack. And the tack will show it. It's a pretty cool system, but right now the needle bounces a little bit. So there's a lot of little things like that. I think I'm going to just take my time and try to really just enjoy it. When I come back to the boat in June, I'm going to bring the rebuilt pump back with me, and I'm going to be able to sail that boat. That's the goal. We'll see. This pump is not light. So what you have to imagine, if you're carrying this on a spare, on a fiberglass boat, if gear adrift sinks ships, these are the kinds of things that slam around and move around if they're not contained, and things tend to get uncontained when ships start moving around. That's why they call it gear adrift. This can't get adrift. This would be a missile hazard to anything fiberglass or deteriorating bronze through hulls, and waves don't care, man. They're going to move the ship how they move the ship. This thing can go flying. It reminds me of the cross-threading problems I'm having. They're born out of impatience. I was so eager to just have it behind me that I paid the $850 to have them ship it to me. That's obscene. I think you have to be willing to ask for help and just be lucky enough to have people around you that are willing. Kind of feel like that right now. New episode every Sunday. I'm not as think as you confused I am. I knew what I needed to do.